Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It is your favorite Star Wars reporter here to bring you with the newest theories, news, and Star Wars game information. Today, we have a huge story to go over. As many of you know, Lucasfilm and Disney had their investors meeting in which they released the future of Star Wars and confirmed many shows and a movie. Well, two movies. This is so much information all right here on this channel, so keep watching to hear all the information on all the shows. We'll break down each individual show and everything about them. Okay, I want to get through this quick so you guys won't have to listen to my voice too long. For the first one, we have Rogue Squadron, a movie coming 2023 in Christmas, directed by Patty Jenkins, which created the Wonder Woman franchise. And it will introduce a new generation of starfighter pilots as they earn their wings and risk their lives in a boundary-pushing, high-speed thrill ride and move the saga into the future era of the galaxy. That is awesome. I'm very excited for that to come out. It'll be in 3 years, but I want them to take their time with it. Next up, we have an untitled Taika Waititi film, which he's an amazing director and actor. He's directed, many of you watched Thor Ragnarok and many episodes of The Mandalorian, I believe 1 or 2. He did a great job, and I just really am excited to see what he does. I don't know what he's doing, but Kathleen Kennedy said Taika's approach to Star Wars will be fresh, unexpected, and unique. His enormous talent and sense of humor will ensure the audiences are in for an unforgettable ride. I'm excited for that. That's going to be awesome. Alright, next up we have the Obi-Wan Kenobi series on Disney+. We already knew this was coming out. We didn't know all the details though. Lucasfilm announced that Ian McGregor as well as Hayden Christensen will be together in the series, as Hayden reprising his role as Darth Vader. Many of you know that he played Anakin Skywalker in the prequels as well as Darth Vader in the suit at the end of Revenge of the Sith. It will begin 10 series after Revenge of the Sith, that's where it takes place, in which he faces his greatest defeat, the downfall and corruption of his best friend and Jedi apprentice, Anakin Skywalker, turned evil Sith Lord Darth Vader. The series is directed by Deborah Chow, which helped in many episodes of The Mandalorian, and she's just going to do a great job. I'm very excited. Kathleen Kennedy said herself, when she would confirm that Hayden was coming back as Darth Vader, this will be the rematch of the century. I don't know what that means. Is he fighting? I don't know. But I'm just very excited to see them put Hayden back into the Star Wars canon. It's going to be awesome. Alright, for the next show, we have Ahsoka. We've seen her in The Mandalorian. If you haven't seen those episodes already, go ahead and watch them. They are amazing. It's just one episode with Ahsoka in there, but it was a great episode. It just made a lot of people really happy. So it says here, after making her long-awaited live-action debut in The Mandalorian, Ahsoka Tano's story, written by Dave Filoni, will continue in a limited series starring Rosario Dawson and executive produced by Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. We know that Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni have done an amazing job, as well as all these other directors on The Mandalorian, and it seems that Disney has recognized this and they're giving them all their own shows, and they're giving them the ability to create. I'm really excited for the Ahsoka show. It'll be with Sabine, Ezra, and Thrawn. Thrawn will be the main villain of the Ahsoka show, and I'm really excited for that. Oh, wait, for the next TV show, it will be Rangers of the New Republic. Set within the timeline of The Mandalorian, this new live-action series from executive producers Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni will intersect with future stories and culminate into a climactic story event. We know this takes place at the same time as The Mandalorian, so it's going to be the New Republic trying to figure out their space in the galaxy, maybe testing the boundaries, flying out with X-Wings, doing all this awesome stuff. I'm really excited for it. Alright, for the next show we have Lando. Everyone's favorite scoundrel Lando Calrissian will return in a brand new event series for the Disney+. Justin Simien, creator of the critically acclaimed Dear White People and a huge Star Wars fan, is developing this story. So, oh man, everyone loves Lando. It's going to be awesome. I know it can develop into something that's going to be many seasons long. And maybe, I know Donald Glover will be reprising his role as Lando. Maybe we see some other characters. Maybe we see Maul. That'd be really interesting. Alright, On to the next show, Star Wars Andor, a tense, nail-biting spy thriller created by Tony Gilroy, is set to arrive on Disney Plus in 2022. That's 2 years away. That's not that bad. Diego Luna reprising the role of rebel spy Cassian Andor from Rogue One will be joined by a fantastic new cast that includes Stellan Skarsgård, Adria Arjona, Fiona Shaw, Denise Go, and Kylie Soler with Genevieve O'Reilly as Mon Mothma. So we know Mon Mothma is going to be in here. That's going to be awesome. She did a really great job in Rogue One, so she'll do a great job here as well. Production kicked off 3 weeks ago in London. So that's awesome. They're getting started for a show that's coming out in 2 years. Oh, well, yeah, 1.5. It's at the end of 2020 right now. This actually has a sizzle reel on YouTube and Disney Plus if you'd like to go watch a little bit of the show and the cast breaking down a little bit of the way they worked on it and what they've started doing. So yeah, I'll leave a link in the description right now. And for the next show, we have The Acolyte. Leslie Headland, Emmy Award winner nominated creator of the mind-bending series Russian Doll, brings a new Star Wars series to Disney Plus with The Acolyte. The Acolyte is a mystery thriller that will take the audience into the galaxy of shadowy secrets and emerging dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era. So we know that the Old Republic is a few thousand years before the original series and all the timeline we normally look at, and the High Republic is a little bit after that, still before the time of Yoda, but it's in between those two eras. It's a little bit similar to the Old Republic if any of you guys have played any of those games or seen any of read of the books or any of that. So it's gonna be very interesting. People have speculated Darth Bane is the dark side power emerging. No. It's gonna be great. We don't know when it's coming out though. Alright, for the next show, Star Wars The Bad Batch. The series follows the elite and experimental clones of the Bad Batch, first introduced in the Clone Wars, as they find their way in a rapidly changing galaxy in the immediate aftermath of the Clone War. Members of Bad Batch, a unique squad of clones who vary genetically from their brothers in the clone army, each possess a singular exceptional skill, which makes them extraordinarily effective soldiers and a formidable crew. In the post-Clone War era, they will take on daring mercenary missions as they struggle to stay afloat and find new purpose. So basically, this is going to be during Order 66 and after, showing the clones adapting to life, either leaving the Empire and maybe they took out their chips and they after Order 66 and they didn't want to be controlled or become stormtroopers. I don't think the Empire could handle them. This also has a sizzle on YouTube and Disney Plus, so I'll leave a link in the description as well if you want to check it out. It is amazing. On to the next one, Star Wars Visions, presenting an all-new creative take on the galaxy far, far away. Star Wars Visions will be an animated series of short films celebrating Star Wars through the lens of the world's best anime creators. The anthology collection will bring 10 fantastic visions from several of the leading Japanese anime studios, offering a fresh and diverse cultural perspective to Star Wars. This could be either really good or really bad. I know there's a lot of really good anime out there, but there's some really bad as well. I really hope they just make sure that they add to the story instead of just making a show because it's anime. I want it to be well made and just making the story better than it was already. Alrighty, and last but not least, a droid story. As Lucasfilm continues to develop the new series, the intersection of animation and visual effects offers new opportunities to explore. Lucasfilm's animation will be teaming up with Lucasfilm's visual effects team, Industrial Light and Magic, to develop a special Star Wars adventure for Disney+, a droid story. This epic journey will introduce us to a new hero, guided by legendary duo R2-D2 and C-3PO. So, this is introducing probably a new droid to the hopefully not BB-8. Actually, it won't be BB-8 because I know none of these shows take place during the sequel trilogy. These are all before. So, and we know it introduces a new hero, probably a droid. I don't, because it says guided by a legendary duo, so I think they're gonna all have a few adventures. This would be more like a comedic thing for younger kids, but maybe it could be something very interesting. All in all these shows blew my mind away. It's crazy that this is the best time to be a Star Wars fan right now for all this news and information coming out. Within a year, 2 years, 3 years, a lot of this stuff will be hitting Disney Plus to make sure that you keep on subscribing. But I'm not complaining. It's going to be amazing. I'm glad that they're using the original cast members for a lot of these things. Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are leading Star Wars into a better future. I'm very excited for what's going to happen. This came out yesterday on December 10th. I will leave the link to the whole article. And that's it for now. I don't want to keep you guys too long. Well, if you liked it, liked it. If you disliked it, disliked it. And if you want to subscribe, you can do that. I'm not forcing you to do anything. So yeah, may the force be with you, and keep blasting Clankas.